Alright, welcome back to another Let's Play with the Gamer Seals. Today we've got a new one. We're starting a new series. This is Dynasty Warriors 8. Came out about a week ago?
Yeah,
about a week ago. Ben and I have been huge Dynasty Warriors fans since Dynasty Warriors 2, which was one of the first PS2 games, actually.
Years ago, yeah.
Oh, God, I can't even remember how long it was.
My brother rented that for us. Do you
I
remember
do remember that.
It was that and Summoner.
Yep, it was that and Summoner.
Summoner at the time I thought sucked, but it was really good. And then this, we just, oh my god, we poured so many hours into this.
Dynasty Warriors 3, Dynasty Warriors 4. I stopped playing 5 and 6.
I think 4 was my favorite.
4 was definitely the best because we played 3, but it was hard to get a copy at the time. And then when 4 came out, me and you and everyone we knew at the time had a copy of 4.
It was, oh god.
But today, this is 8. It's brand new. We're going to do story mode. And we're going to start off with the Kingdom of Wei. Do normal, because I got my ass handed to me. So we're just going to do a little opening. This is, people don't realize about this awesome game is it's based on a book by Luo Guangzhong. I think it was written in 1100, called Romance of Three Kingdoms. And forgive me if I butcher all these names. I just know how to pronounce them from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
This game actually does a very good job of pronouncing the proper name.
We totally understand that you can't read any of this text.
Yeah.
So as soon as it's done loading, we'll just skip that because I mean you're not going to be able to read any of this in the SD quality that we're recording in, so it's understandable.
So we'll give you a little backstory. This is basically a hack and slash, and I've read the book Romance of Three Kingdoms twice, 2.5 times, I'll say. I'm just going to get my guy equipped real quick. Yeah, I'm just going to go
I'll be honest, we can't even read.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick with that one because it's got more damage.
We play in HD, but whenever we record, we have to go down to SD, and it's.
As soon as we get our money, we'll be. As soon as we get some more money, we'll be buying a better one, but an actual HD recorder. But anyway, I read this book like 2.5 times. It's very long. There's over 1,000 characters that are in the book, and it's just really in depth. It's a lot of fun. But they base it off of this book. It spans 80 years from the end of the Eastern Han Empire to the beginning of the Jin Empire. And, I don't know, it's great. I absolutely love it. There have been, 2 complete live-action series?
Yeah.
3, I know of at least 10 films in China.
Right.
Countless animes.
In Japan, they love it, too.
It's considered one of the 4 great classics of China, which I know the other one, which is Bandits of the Marsh. And I don't remember the other 2, but this is the oldest of the 4, I do believe. But anyway, what's happened here is the Empire has gone into chaos with the Yellow Turban Rebellion. When the Yellow Turbans were put down, there was chaos in the court, and this general, which you see right here, named Dong Zhuo, took over, and that's his adopted son, Lu Bu, who's supposed to be the strongest person in this at the time in the books. And Cao Cao, who's a minister, tried to assassinate him with that dagger, but he failed, and so Cao Cao was captured. And because Dong Zhuo was basically made the child emperor his puppet. So that's where we are right now. Just kind of summed up a good 6 chapters of that book. Horribly. I'm sure there's some die-hard Romance Three Kingdoms fans like myself that are just loading their guns, waiting for me to step outside my home.
And I'll go ahead and tell them to suck it, because we're playing Dynasty Warriors.
That is a great point. Now, the original Dynasty Warriors, they've always had terrible voice acting. It's awful. It's not great. And it's one of the charms I like about it.
I love it. I think it's hilarious.
Even though it's still bad, they've actually done great pronunciations of the names.
And, like, the way they turn awesome characters in other games into, like, completely flamboyant or just crazy, nuts, stupid. And it's weird what they do with the characters, but I love it. I absolutely love it.
It really is weird. I mean, like, some of the things that you can do with these characters are just, it's otherworldly. And they make, like, some characters really strange. Like, for instance, Zhang He, who is a great general of the Kingdom of Wei, he was known for his spear and use of other weapons, and he was a man's man, and he was very stoic in the books. They've turned him to a very flamboyant homosexual in this, and it's very strange. I'm not saying he couldn't be homosexual and badass, but he's like really like when you think worst stereotype gay, that's who he is in this, and I have yet to figure out why the Japanese chose to do that. So anyway, I'm going to play as Xiahou Dun, who's the guy with the large sword. Who's actually the 2 guys that were running with Cao Cao there. Xiahou Wan to the right, Xiahou Dun to the left. They're actually cousins of Cao Cao. I don't believe they're brothers. I actually think that they're cousins themselves.
I have no idea there. I thought they were brothers.
They might be, but here's the thing: with different translations, sometimes you get different people. Oh, I can't go into the spawning zone. Ooh! I forgot I gotta kill this guy. I'm kind of cheating. We played a little earlier just for fun because he has not got a chance. Ben and not got a chance to play this. And I picked up last week, and we are both diehard.
I love this game. I could spend hours just hacking away at millions of fucking people.
Yeah, it's ridiculous the amount of people you can kill with this in this game. Like, it's easy. Especially now that it's developed so far, you can add so many characters on screen. In the past, like getting 1,000 was a pretty awesome accomplishment, but now, like the second level I played last week, I was able to get like 1,500 kills, no problem. What am I doing?
Oh, come on, Micah, they're not kills. Look, they're KOs.
Oh yeah, you're not actually killing these guys
with your sword.
I don't know if you remember, but like when Total War released Shogun 2, there was a special pack a special add-on you could buy, and it allowed you to, when the characters, when the little figures fought each other,
yeah,
it would make it bloody. Like that would be great if Koei allowed you to like
have an add-on pack for death.
Yeah, no, I was thinking death. I was thinking just blood.
I'm talking about death. Have kill count for once. This is oh. I like you.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's very good against one enemy.
It has a wide slash attack though too, which I imagine is pretty good if most of your guys are in a certain area in front of you. Yeah, so basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to get Cao Cao out of the capital before Lu Bu and Dong Zhuo's forces kill you. Which is not exactly, I mean, they've done a really good job, especially in this game, of kind of sticking closer to the book, which is, as one great philosopher said, the book is 70% fiction. I mean, 7% fact and the rest is fiction. But they've done a pretty good job of sticking close to the book. But like things like this, Cao Cao failed in his attempt, but basically what he did is like he was going to stab him with a special blade, and he failed, and so he quickly like, oh, I was going to give you this blade, Dong Zhuo, and Dong Zhuo was like, oh, great, and then he hauled ass out of the capital by himself, and it wasn't until by the time he left that Dong Zhuo realized that Cao Cao was trying to assassinate him.
Put it all together, Hammerhead.
Cao Cao, I mean, Dong Zhuo was not. Here's the thing, like historically, Dong Zhuo was actually a pretty intelligent man, and the problem was he pissed off a lot of people, and he should not have taken the Han Emperor as his puppet. But in Romance Two Kingdoms, they clearly make Cao Cao and Dong Zhuo and anyone who goes against the Han Emperor as tyrants and villains or idiots. Cao Cao was just a tyrant; he wasn't an idiot.
Right.
But yeah, they definitely make Cao Cao, I mean Dong Zhuo, out to be like just an idiot. And it's kind of sad because he wasn't. But at the same time, I mean, this was the game that inundated me to the book. So like, when you read the book, you're thinking, oh, I mean, this guy must be retarded. Wait, he's not retarded at all.
I'll be honest, I never read the book. I never really wanted to read the book because I knew it was an arduous read. But I've looked into some of the stuff about the lore and everything, but I'm nowhere near as fluent on it as Micah.
I'm pretty good. Once I started playing this again, I started rereading the book. The books are a lot of fun. They are not for the faint of heart. I mean, these books are very long, and it's written in an old style. One of the things, like, I don't know if it's necessarily a Chinese thing, or it's just the way Lu Guangzhong wrote it, but no character goes unnoted. Like, even if the character is just a general of a minor lord, if he's in a battle, it's more than likely his full name will be mentioned, even though he might die in that battle.
Yeah,
he will be mentioned, and they do that. That's just the style. So there are a crap ton of people to keep up with.
Was there another officer there?
Was there?
Oh,
that was a mobile unit captain. Captain.
What's that, Captain?
I didn't get a chance to beat this because on my PS3 because I didn't have any skill or any new weapons, and I was getting my ass handed to me regularly.
Sounds bad when you don't have any skill.
I got no magic skills. But yeah, I mean, I won't say like I'm a scholar like the famous web forum, the Scholars of Xinjiao, which is actually fans of Romance Three Kingdoms. I'm definitely not that, but I do thoroughly enjoy. Really hate these things.
I don't think you can do any damage to it. You might want to just get the hell out of there and keep moving.
Oh, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna kill Hu Jin. That's right.
There was another officer, I think. Like a couple, or there's one in the middle. I saw him when you were Musoing.
When I was Musoing?
Yeah. It's a thing.
Oh, it's Chen Gong.
Chen Gong.
Yeah, he was Dong Zhuo's advisor. Well, chief advisor, I should say. Oh my gosh, these things. Luckily, they don't do terrible lot of damage. They're just really aggravating because they prevent you from attacking.
Remember, you have your Fury if you get your Muso back up.
Yeah, I just need to kill him. And I think killing him, does it stop it? Yeah, there's
Seems so.
Oh, that horse just appeared out of the ground. Did you see that?
I'm here!
I guess Xiahou Dun's little incident while he only has one eye, hasn't happened yet.
He doesn't have his eye patch today, does he?
No,
I wonder if
he
they're
doesn't.
actually going to put it in.
They are, because that was one of the things when we were looking at the gallery. You could have his normal suit. And
they
then
did that in 7 too, though, but they never mentioned how he got it. They just switched to it.
Oh, that's right.
After the event.
Okay. Because I remember, like, when they started doing Extreme Legends of Dynasty Warriors, they started doing, like, individual specialty missions.
Yeah.
Which was awesome because you got to find out, like, a little character background.
There's a guy behind
there
you
is,
trying to
isn't
follow
there?
you. He got knocked into you.
I need a little health.
A little bit. Nufu.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
Did you get the stuff off him?
No. I wanted to grab this stuff before it disappeared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's the stuff. Yeah, that's the stuff.
Oh, that's the
A
stuff.
roast chicken.
It's a magic chicken.
It's a magic chicken.
Where's the magic meat buns?
Magic meat potatoes. I just mixed two references, but whatever.
Yeah, you did. Little newborn potatoes. Fuzzy potatoes.
I will give away a video game to someone if they got both of the references. Seriously.
Well, one is a lot harder to get than the other.
Yeah, seriously.
And the other one isn't that easy to get either. if
Yeah,
that makes sense.
you'd have to watch, like, I'll just give one away, you'd have to watch X play a lot.
Yeah.
Before, like, and I would say, I think
Before
that
it
was even before X-Play was picked up by G4. I think it was back when it was still Tech TV
No.
that particular. You don't think so? Was that old?
No, it was definitely after it got picked up by
G4?
G4, because it was when I was at your house.
Okay, yeah,
And
you're right.
Tech TV was when I was in Nashville, so I was about 13 when Tech TV was still around, and I remember watching because they had announced Final Fantasy IX. I saw my first trailer, Final Fantasy IX, on Tech TV.
Oh, okay.
It was actually Cecily who was talking about it, but it wasn't on any sort of X-Play. X-Play didn't exist on that channel.
At that point?
Yeah. It was some other, like, game previews or something. I don't remember what they
I
called it.
really thought X-Play had existed since 1998.
I'm pretty sure it didn't. I mean, we can look it up later.
Yeah.
And find out.
Notice this is that same mission we played with the Jin, but it's like the only top half of the castle.
Right? I mean, I figured they'd do something like that. You know, they reuse it, because it was a huge map. We didn't go to half of it.
Yeah.
And they're going through the same places you were in the other one, so I wonder what they're going to reuse those for.
Come on, Salsa, this is ridiculous.
What are you trying to do?
I'm waiting for him. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, I thought you were South South for some reason. I completely
No.
forgot you were Geo Duan.
There we go.
Or Geo Dune. I said Duan.
Duong.
I mixed the two.
You know the character I said about earlier, Jahoba?
Yeah.
Or Jba, or however they pronounced it. The first time I read that, like, I was reading too quickly, and I read Jahobob. And so from, like, then on out
I
in my
remember
head...
that. I remember we had talked about that once.
Yeah.
'Cause we had called him that when he was still a faceless character.
Yeah, before they actually made him an actual character in the game, yeah. And I had started calling him Jahobob.
Well, it was like Sao Pai.
Yeah, we never could pronounce him. Come on, what are you doing, man?
And even then, when we found out it was actually Sao Pi, it was just like,
It's
really?
still funny.
Sao Pi. Because I'm getting a little too far ahead. We used to call all of them Cow Cow.
Yeah, because
It
that's how
wasn't
it's
Sao Sao.
originally pronounced, and the American versions was Cow Cow.
Yeah. So it was Cow Pie or Cow Pea. And that was hilarious to us.
And it's
we
still
were
kind of
younger.
funny with Sal, because Sal
Right.
being a pork.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot she leads us in a trap
But
in
you know,
Zhongwei house here.
you don't really think of, you know, pig pies. Like, it's more cow pies is cow poo.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Alright, there's Lu Su.
Is that Zhang Liao?
Yep.
You gonna use your Fury?
Yep. I don't know what it does.
It's gonna be awesome, I know. Damn.
Well, he's
You
dead.
took somebody out. Lu Su just completely escaped it. We got another one. Hell yeah. Can't defend forever.
Oh, he's dead anyway.
Yeah, you got him. That wasn't him, that was Nameless.
Oh, there he is.
Yep. Where's the other
Did I
stuff
pick up?
drop?
Did I pick up Zhang
No, you
Liao's?
didn't. Has to be around there somewhere.
There it is. I haven't figured out what you do with the gold yet.
You buy stuff, don't you, from the blacksmith?
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. I forgot
At
about
the beginning
that.
of each level.
However, I must increase my strength if I am to defend.
I like how he holds his weapon. Oh, that's the end of the mission.
You just didn't get a chance to do it on this one because the first mission of every one.
Yeah, you don't get a blacksmith because
Yeah.
they're assuming that you're just starting off.
Right.
So
Which is, a good assumption.
I'm gonna cut it.
Alright, guys. We'll see you next time with another mission in
Dynasty Warriors 8.
Dynasty Warriors 8.
Later.
I kind of, farted. See ya.